Good morning. I believe I am live. I'm going to adjust this though. That's better. So I didn't put on the Facebook notification is, do you care too much? So that's what we're going to be meditating on, and that's what I wanted to talk about. How is that a mindset shift? Well, it just is because it's what I kind of realized this last week. Like I said on Facebook the other day, I've been working on some stuff and trying to understand something. And I don't think that I care too much, but I definitely, like all of us, we all feel that sense of rejection when the way that we're caring or the way that we show up is not received. So let's talk about that because I feel like it's a really important loop to get out of. Something is in my eye. I feel like it's a really important loop to get out of, and I feel like it's an emotional hold for probably a lot of us, myself included, because I just realized that there's an issue that I'm not speaking up about, and part of it is because I feel rejected. So, like, preemptively rejected. Like not even giving the person a chance to talk, or not even giving the person a chance to correct what it is that I don't like because I preemptively feel rejected. Or not even, what's another example? Not going after something that you want because you feel preemptively rejected because of past trauma and not because of anything current. So that's why I feel like it's an important emotional loop to probably work on and deal with. So I'm just going to reference my notes because some of them are taken from that book that I mentioned at the beginning when I started all of this. But I can't remember the name of the book right now, so I'm sorry about that. What if caring is an inherent part of you? What if there's something else that's possible instead of saying that you don't care? What if, I mean, how do I say this? Like, I would say that I'm a very caring person, and I feel like most of you are. It's not like we say that we don't care, but we have said that in our past. And when we say that, we're throwing away ourselves. So I think that's why it's a topic I wanted to talk about, because when you're throwing away, when you say you don't care, you have to essentially not care about you as well. Because when you throw away that part of yourself that cares, you throw away that part of yourself that cared about you as well. So, I guess then my question is it possible to care and not be hurt? What does that look like? Is it possible to um, open up your heart and receive another possibility other than just walking away and cutting someone off and not caring? Sorry, I keep looking at my notes, but this, like I said, on the Facebook thing yesterday, this is a sort of something for some reason that's been really difficult for me to integrate and talk about. So I just have to keep looking at my notes. Oh, yes. So the reason that we say we don't care about somebody or something is because we actually adore that something or someone. We actually want to give to them, and it hurts when they don't receive what we want to give to them. So instead of just saying that and being honest about that and saying, I really, really actually like you and I want you to receive from me in this way, we just get mad at them and we blame them and we, push them away because for some reason we think that being hurt by them is going to solve the problem, or being hurt by the situation is going to solve the problem. So admitting that to ourselves that we still do care is a huge part of you finding your joy again. A huge part of you finding what's true for you, what's right for you, what's light for you. Because is it possible that maybe you really do want to be somebody who is expansive and alive and can give and receive freely instead of, cutting off that part of you just because you feel like you've been hurt? But can you acknowledge that you were only hurt because that person didn't want to receive from you? Is that an okay thing to be aware of? Can you be in that awareness? So everywhere that you've bought and sold a lie that you don't care, can you destroy and uncreate that, please? I mean, destory and uncreate that, destory and delete that. Everywhere that you've been told that it's wrong to care too much, destory and delete that. Sometimes we forget that it's more about the other person than about us. And how that person wants to show up is up to them. It's not up to you. So you can still care. You can still be that joyful person. I guess what I would say is don't shut off that part of you that cares about other people, that cares about yourself. If you're having trouble resolving it in your head, just say to yourself or to them that that's an interesting opinion. Because that's all it is. It's just an opinion. It wasn't an intentional hurt. It wasn't an intentional meanness. It's just an opinion. So that you can continue to care about somebody or something or yourself. So you don't shut that part off. If you care about somebody and they aren't receiving from you and you don't know why, just say that's an interesting opinion. Because you can't make them care, but it doesn't work to shut it off for you. Because then you just become a bitter, cold person and nobody likes that. And the world certainly doesn't need more of that. And if you're listening to me, then chances are that that is your truth and that you want to be here and learn this and learn to be more caring just for your sake. Okay? So it doesn't mean that you have to just keep offering and giving, but it just means that you become like water. You allow, you flow, and just say that's an interesting opinion. And universe, what would it take for me to care? No matter what, no matter when, what would it take for me to show up as a caring human being and shift this consciousness? If you have any questions or comments, please message me or put them in the Facebook group, whichever you like. I hope that that topic was relevant for you. It was relevant for me this week. And honestly, I was having a lot of trouble sharing it because I had to integrate it first, like I said, into my body and into my brain and into my awareness. So, um, thank you for showing up this morning. I hope that topic was relevant. Um, I guess we'll find out. I feel like it's a relevant topic just because of what I was going through. So I guess if you showed up this morning, then it's quite possible that it's relevant for you as well. Or if you show up in the replay, then it's also something that you probably needed to hear. Um, I think I feel like I need to add it's not about trying to control somebody or trying to take on their pain to solve the problem because of a lot of us empaths do that. Try to take on their problem to solve to make them want to be with us or to make them want to like us or something. It's really just about saying that's an interesting opinion. Ah, right. Because what happens is when you start to take on that pain of rejection, like I said at the beginning, it it makes you preemptively uh, not speak your truth. It makes you preemptively feel rejected, so you don't speak your truth. You don't show up as you when it starts to become an emotional loop, a belief that you hold. So if you're holding that belief that you'll just be rejected automatically because of something that happened in the past where you were rejected, then you've created that pain loop. So that's why we want to destory and uncreate that pain loop so that we can show up, and when we do feel rejected, we can say, I really just want to give to you and be a part of your life, and it hurts when you don't receive that from me. Like, what would happen if you actually said that to somebody? They would probably look at you like you have three heads. um, but it's not about making them feel pressured. It's just about saying, look, this is actually why I get mad at you and why I act the way I do. So instead of getting mad, instead of feeling rejected, instead of feeling that deep tie and loop and pull, just say, That's an interesting opinion. And then let it go. And then ask the universe, what would it take for me to care about everything and everyone? And I feel like I'm repeating myself. So let's meditate. Today, you might have noticed I'm sitting on my couch because I decided to move my computer around. Today we have, not this one, this is the heart, the solar. Got a lot of bowls going on here. Anyone want to come over for some soup? Okay, anyways. I make really good chicken soup, by the way. This is, but I probably wouldn't serve it to you in these bowls because I have other ones. This is the solar plexus. I'm such a dork sometimes. This is a solar plexus, so get ready to meditate. Get yourself in a comfortable spot. Wherever you want to, if you want to sit down or lay down. Solar plexus is emotions. So we kind of did the orange one, the one I don't remember. I did look it up and I still don't remember. But this one is the emotions and emotional center. So I think that's a really good one for today, for maybe helping to delete some of those ties and those emotional pulls. Let me turn my music on, actually, so that we have music. After looking at some of the replays, I feel like the music isn't loud enough, so hopefully me putting it closer to the speaker it will be today. Oh, that's very loud. So just find a comfortable spot. Take a deep breath in and out. Find your energy within your body. Start at your head. And just start to become aware of yourself, your head, your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your tummy, your hips. Your legs. Start to become aware. Take another deep breath in and out. Send your energy down to the core of the earth. Bring it back up again. And then send your energy up to the top of your head, through the top of your head, up into the universe, to your source. And pull that back down. When you're ready, smile and find your heart. And ask yourself, what would it feel like to show up as the caring being that you are? Does that feel light and bright? What would it feel like to show up in all of your relationships with gratitude, kindness, no judgment? What would it feel like to show up in your business with kindness, with gratitude, and with no judgment? Does that feel expansive? feel like to show up in your life with caring and realizing that you can't turn that off? Do you see the possibility in that? Do you see the hope and the beauty and all of the inspiration in that? What would it feel like to give with no expectation? If there was no hurt, if there was just an interesting opinion, do you think it might be easier to receive from you? And now start to pull that energy in from the universe, from all around you. What would it feel like to meet others' needs and to have your own needs met as well? Start to pull that in from 10 feet, from 20 feet, from 30, from 100, from 1,000, from 10,000 feet. Pull that in like you're pulling it in from the whole universe. Good, and when you're ready, put that energy into your heart. And then just let it expand out. With each heart. It takes courage to show up in this way. And I promise you it's so worth it. And so much fun when you start to play with this energy. to stay there if you want. I'm not going to say I'll see you tomorrow because I don't know when I'm back on Monday. I hope you all have an amazing weekend.